Good morning from London. It's a bright February morning here in London, and hello from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, Chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Deutsche, Chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK, and of course official delegate of the KFA for the UK, and President of the Association for the Study of Sungam Politics of the UK. Now I'm going to be putting this video out on both our channels, Sungam 007 and the Korean Friendship Association of the UK. And firstly, I'm very glad to report that the Korean Central News Agency and other DPRK websites are now back again. They're up and running. On Friday, yesterday, all DPRK websites were down. They were blocked by a massive cyber attack. And also even DPRK Today, which does not run off the .kp server, that's the DPRK's own official domain, was also taken down. And previously in January, around I think the 24th of January, a number of DPRK websites such as the Korean Central News Agency, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and a number of other DPRK websites were all taken offline by a cyber attack. Now we strongly denounce this. This is censorship by the US imperialists. It's the suppression of truth. It's the suppression of the sort of DPRK's basic right to reply to all the lying imperialist propaganda. Now, there's been a very silly story that's been floated. I think it was first in Wired Co. UK, saying that this this cyber attack on the DPRK was the actions of one individual, apparently a lone hacker, an American in pajamas, apparently, quote unquote. It's all meant to be funny, but it isn't. Who decided to take it upon himself to sort of hack into, and block DPRK websites. And of course, this is complete baloney. It's complete rubbish. And, it's the sort of thing spy agencies do when they're caught out. They create these false stories. I think sometimes it's known as legend, to cover their tracks. And to give one example, I don't know how many people watching this have ever read the book Spycatcher. I found a free copy that someone was throwing away, and I read it. And in it, there's the story about sort of a MI5. One weekend they burgled the home of a member of the Communist Party of Great Britain, and supposedly in his home was all the membership cards or membership counterfoils of the entire party. And of course the story is rubbish, because those of us who are former members of the old Communist Party of Great Britain know for a fact there was never any central membership list ever kept. The counterfoils were kept in district offices, and it certainly wouldn't be kept even if there was such a thing, it wouldn't be kept in the flat of an individual member. And of course the point of the story was to cover up the fact that the MI5 actually obtained sort of lists of CPGB members through a massive infiltration of the party. You know, they had an MI5 agent in just about every single branch of the CPGB. So, you know, trying not to digress here, this is an example of the kind of false stories, false narratives that spy agencies create, in order to distract attention from what's really happened and create a totally false picture. And, we've got the, the rubbishy story of the supposedly lone Danish spy on his own who infiltrated the Korean Friendship Association, and we all know that he was really a professional spy, probably from the Danish intelligence service, the PET. Anyway, but I say that's another issue entirely. So, the US is using cyber attacks to silence the DPRK and, stop it putting its message across. And of course, the cyber attacks were timed to coincide with missile tests of the DPRK, which of course are its legitimate right to do so. It's the DPRK's right to self-defence, and of course a lot of attention would have been focused on the DPRK. So, it was done deliberately, to stop people seeing the news directly from DPRK sources. And it also means that some people might, when they cannot get into KCNA, go to fake news sites like NK News, which is a CIA front, and try and get information about the DPRK from there, which of course is fake and deliberately misleading. And even if you believe the very silly denials of the US, the fact remains that the cyber attacks were carried out by a US citizen and from the soil of the US. So, is a hostile act of US imperialism against people's Korea, no matter how much they try to lie about it or dress it up. That's what it is at the end of the day. Nothing less, nothing more, basically. So, these are the new tactics that the US imperialists are using against people's Korea. And, we must step up our solidarity with people's Korea in this situation. So, I conclude on that note. If you're not already a subscriber to the channel Sungam 007, please subscribe. Also, please share these videos as widely as you can. And also, please support our events. On the 12th of February, we will be having an online event to mark the Day of the Shining Star, the 80th anniversary of the birth of the great leader Comrade Kim Jong-il, who led the Korean Revolution for many years and whose life is intimately bound up with the defence of socialism, the defence of independence, and also developing the Juche idea. So we got the online meeting 12th of February at 1500 hours GMT, and all the details will be on Facebook and Twitter, etc. So, we hope you'll look in on that meeting. We'll be holding another KFA literature and poetry evening at the end of the month. We're also going to have a Northwest regional meeting of KFA UK up in Liverpool towards the end of the month, and we'll be planning some activities in April, so please check out our activities. Also, please consider donating to KFA UK. And finally, we do have an active publishing program. I've written roughly about 20 books on the DPRK. These are available on lulu.com, as well as a number of works that have been collectively written by our organisations or by other activists in our organisation. So please check out the author spotlight on lulu.com, which I'll put in the links. And please tell everyone about these books and buy them. So anyway, I wish everyone a good day, and I hope to see you at an event, either online or in real life. Thank you again for your support. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.